You all wanted it, so you guess and get the Pacific. I'm quite nervous about this. I've heard that it's psychologically darker. I've heard that some people don't like it as much as Band of Brothers. Some people do. Some people like it more. But I'm going to try and go in without any expectations and just judge it for the show that it is. So I'm excited, I'm intrigued, and I hope I like it. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell. Let's go.
The uniform, well,
America in the centre of that map.
globe and anchor emblem that you have
Our
made
maps don't look like that.
will make places called Guam, Wake, Malay Peninsula, Hong Kong, the Philippine Islands were also attacked by the Army, Air Force, and Navy of the Empire of Japan.
Okay, this is really interesting because I really don't know much about this area of history. The colour grading of this show is so beautiful. Everyone's eyes look so bright and just all the colours are amazing. I guess it's like even more baffling and unfamiliar and foreign lands to go to than Europe.
Your mother said I was a fool not to buy a Ford, which is not right.
You're trying to avoid the conversation. You want to have your last conversation with him?
That's it, Dad. I gotta go. Bye, son.
So understated. Good or bad?
Son. Eugene, I'm sorry.
So, he's not healthy enough to fight. It must feel very upsetting, feeling like, you know, your body's failing you and you're not strong enough to fight for your country and to protect your family. And I mean, I assume he's going to fight, so what's going to happen? How is he going to get there?
Thank you, Gene, but I didn't. It's just if you need something to read on the train or you ship out. I wish we were going together. Yeah, well, you take care of yourself, Bruce. You don't have to worry about me.
Band of Brothers was amazing for practical effects, but the kind of CGI is clearly improved in the time between. Oh, I'm getting Dunkirk vibes. And that is an amazing shot, and so is that one. What are they looking at? Do they know what they're doing? Were they expecting, like, to be dropped in the middle of, like, a battle, but it's just their guys there waiting for them?
For what it's worth, Corporal Dobson says the Japs might have poisoned the coconut. They poisoned 1 billion coconuts?
I won't keep bringing Band of Brothers up. I am judging it for itself, but just kind of thinking of the snow and the woods that they were in now, and the way that they had to land in the country, you know, from the air, and this is going to the jungles via sea. It's a very different battlefield, isn't it? Is that a camera? Oh no, it's a tripod to put a gun on. God, those noises make you feel really uneasy. It's just like such foreign terrain. People have been captured, or are they dead? Well, that's good psychological warfare, isn't it? Wow. Oh. Please don't let there be things in the trees in the dark. one of their own.
I went to take a piss.
Jesus. Morale is already so damn low. I feel like I'm watching a super grim historical version of Lost. God, you really would be able to see nothing. You just got moon and water to see by. God, it's the tensest feeling in the world. Crap. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, what a sight. Oh, that really must have been what it was like. At night you're just shooting wildly. In the morning you see what's occurred. God. Jesus Christ. Is that kind of a mercy, or him kind of giving into the darkness of the situation? He's just seen like the equivalent of probably what he's packed, isn't he? That's what's so painful about these shows, just nothing's ever easy. As it shouldn't be.
It is a Garden of Eden. The jungle holds both beauty and terror in its depths, most terrible of which is man. We have met the enemy and have learned nothing more about him. I have, however, learned some things about myself. There are things men can do to one another that are sobering to the soul. It is one thing to reconcile these things with God, another to square it with yourself.
Nicely put.
You guys step aside. The real Marines are here now, and I've been here for some time. You know those guys?
They look like they've been through the ringer.
That's one way to put it.
You need that banter, but I imagine it just kind of gets progressively dark and
Best wishes, Fi.
progressively more fucked up.
I'd like to know. I just think we get a lot of fancy dress balls around here. Hey, if we have one, can I be your date?
You are ugly. I want Hoosier. Take a number.
Truth is, you're the lucky one, Sid. You'll never have that nagging thought that you let your family, your friends, and your country down. Because that's what I'm afraid of.
Ah, so that's who it's from.
Hey, when's your birthday, Sid?
Just a couple of weeks ago,
How old are you?
18.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
He better not explode himself with that.
To you. Happy birthday, dear Phyllis. Happy birthday to you. How fucked are you now? How fucked are you now? How fucked are you now? You're surely fucked now.
It was really interesting. Obviously, from a first episode, it's really difficult to kind of tell the trajectory of the whole show and how much you'll like it and stuff. But I did enjoy that. The cinematography was beautiful. I do feel like I could get attached, and I am quite attached to some of the characters already. Although I must say that I'm I don't think I'm mentioning Band of Brothers, I don't think I can like name as many characters as I could in the first episode. At least the first episode is very focused on Sobel and Winters, where in this one I can see that we're kind of honing in on a few people, but I'm still not quite sure. But I'm still not very sure about intricate kind of aspects of their personality, as you wouldn't be, you know. This episode spent some time setting up before they went to war, and then of course it's shown us the kind of thing they're up against, which is horrifying, and I can totally understand some people saying that it's more brutal and potentially more psychologically dark, and I can see that, and this is just the start. I'm sure it's going to get like so much worse, but you know, the kind of what we saw in the woods, what the enemies had done to the bodies, and just kind of the sheer horror of the battle scenes in the dark in the forests, you know, lugging the kind of heavy equipment around, you know, in pitch black and the heat. It's madness. It'll be interesting to see how it goes on, you know, whether we are going to follow these specific people, or, you know, I assume maybe next episode we're going to see more John Barenthal, maybe, I don't know, you know, we're going to see where they're going, Tokyo, and what happens there, or I'm not sure, but I'm intrigued. I don't know what year this was made in comparison to Band of Brothers. I think Band of Brothers was 2001. Band of Brothers came out in 2001, and then The Pacific 2010. Oh, so that's not even like that long ago. Yeah, it's really hard to talk about, you know, a show that you've only seen the first episode of, and you're not really sure where it's going to go and which characters you're going to care about and learn more about. It'll be interesting reflecting on this first episode when I've seen a few more episodes. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It did an amazing job of evoking certain emotions, especially terror and then also sadness. I'm not sure about the guy's name. I don't really know the names yet, but the guy who put the Japanese guy out of his misery, I do feel like he did that because it was an uncomfortable situation where it was kind of a Lord of the Flies situation with them playing with their enemy, you know, kind of laughing at his pain. I don't know, it's difficult. They are the enemy, and they had seen the horrors in the woods, as I mentioned. But also, you can't really condone kind of cruelty like that, can you? It's very hard. There's so many big themes to grapple when you watch shows like this, but you know, it's very difficult to grapple with them yourself, and just after you've watched the episode, it would be good if I had another person that I could kind of bounce ideas off. But I'm interested to see what you guys say in the comments, and I'm interested to watch more and kind of build on my knowledge and be able to be more specific about my musings about the show. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it, and I'm excited to watch the next one. So we'll see where it goes from here. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell, and I hope you join me next time.